Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, it looks like about 14,000 people and Americans across the country were swindled and hoodwinked by a group of people. Now, back earlier this year, you probably heard the story of a homeless man on an on-ramp who helped a woman who ran out of gas. He gave her his last $20 and helped her get gas so she could get home. So she started a GoFundMe campaign to help the man. And then the story fell apart. Now, as the story goes, like I mentioned, the woman is stranded on the side of the road. She needs money to get gas so she can get home. She starts campaign, not realizing that the campaign was going to ended up making some $400,000. I got a total of like $470,000 or $370,000 out of it after fees and everything to GoFundMe. But it all started to fall apart sometime over the summer when the man who got the money claimed that he was being swindled out of it by this couple. These people, of course, they live up in New Jersey. They met at because apparently about a month before the campaign ever started, they met the man at a off-ramp casino that they love to go to. And they ended up raising $400,000, right? The couple, Katie McClure and Mark D'Amico, I guess his name is. And then the homeless veteran was Johnny Bobbitt Jr. They all face second-degree theft by deception and conspiracy to commit theft by deception, according to Burlington County Prosecutor Scott Cofina out of New Jersey. Now, this was a feel-good story that people across America just thought was wonderful. You know, here's a veteran helping. I think I even made a video on it, talking about how great it was that this guy stepped up and helped. And it turns out that we were hoodwinked. Over the summer, though, Bobbitt claimed that he was not getting the money that he was guaranteed by this GoFundMe campaign because the people were spending it left and right. They spent all the money and only gave him $75,000 of it. Turns out that they gave him the $75,000 of it, made up the story that he was going to. They were scared he would use it all on drugs because he'd already blown through his portion of it, or the $75,000 they'd already given him. And in fact, what it was they had already spent all the money on themselves to buy themselves a fancy car, go take some trips, and some expensive handbags for her. But in the investigation, they found out that not only was the couple not giving the veteran the money, it turns out that the homeless vet was also in on the story. He was complicit in the whole crime. This is proven by some 6,000 text messages, I think they said they found. And let me find it here. Oh, I'm sorry. Investigators reviewed more than 67,000 text messages in the case, including one that McClure sent to a friend that read, "Okay, wait, the gas part is completely made up, but the guy isn't. I had to make something up to make people feel bad." And there you have it. But according to prosecutors, all three of them were in cahoots here. They're all working together. And that just goes to show you what some people will do in this country. Some people just have no scruples, no morals at all. They will sit there and they'll make up stories, try and get you to help them, and the whole time they're lying. And it just preys on, the American people's good nature. In general, people in America will help each other. If there's a real problem, if somebody's really facing a hard time and they know about it, they will help. They will give their own money to help people. Happens every day on GoFundMe. And over the summer, GoFundMe had told the person had said that after it came to light that the couple was wasting the money, they guaranteed that the veteran would get all his money. And now GoFundMe is having to tell all its people, hey, all the 14,000 people that donated to this campaign, hey, you'll get your money back. So here it is. GoFundMe is going to lose a lot of money on this deal because the money's gone. These three done swindled the entire $400,000 that they were given. So now GoFundMe is on the hook for it and going to be getting all these people everything back. All I can say is I hope these three people spend a long time in jail. I mean, I feel bad for the veteran being homeless, but the fact is I don't give a damn anymore about this particular veteran because he broke the law. He committed a crime and he swindled Americans into believing that he did something he didn't do. The whole thing was predicated on a lie, an entire falsehood. And I'm sorry to those 14,000 people that donated. I will go back and find my original video on this subject and I will delete it. And that'll be that. But like I said, these three people they're swindlers. They peddled a lie and look where it got them. It got them going to jail. At least it looks like that's where they're going, if depending on how the trial goes. But anyhow, this has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.